Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Tashana. Let's get into this. So, first of all, I'm not even sure why the segments are not uploading when they are supposed to. It's supposed to go up same day. So if you tuned in yesterday and you didn't get the segment, I did it. I'm not sure why this thing is delaying the message, but yeah. Get on up in here. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you. Hello, welcome. Please follow us on YouTube at Inappropriate Radio TV. All right, no periodic table, no alien talk. But you already know the creator came through with a message. All right. A lot of y'all are gonna be missing your blessing, or people around you have lost their blessing just by simply walking away from people that you were supposed to stay connected to. All right, and not even stay connected to connect to. I didn't even mean to say connected to, but I'm saying that in the sense that you disconnected yourself from people that you are supposed to be plugged into right now. Because there was this big change in frequency, all of the people who were at the top of the wheel are now coming down to the bottom, and the people that were at the bottom are coming to the top of the wheel, right? It's just a part of life. It's just a part of the cycle. It's not to say that anything bad is going to happen to people who are at the bottom, and all these great things are going to happen to people, the people that are at the top of the wheel. But we've just crossed through one of those cycles where we have anywhere from in between 1 and 12 years. In some cases, if magic was being thrown, up to about 20 to 27 years of just consistency, right? So if things have been going up, they're going to keep going up for possibly up to 3 decades, almost 3 decades. And if they have begun to go down, it's probably going to be like that for the same time length, okay? If you are the one who considers yourself to be the vessel, right, that God has chosen, then people that walked away from you were there to basically teach you how to love yourself. And the new people that were coming in, you have to use your discernment to figure out if they are to stop your destiny or to usher you and thrust you into your destiny, or to be of assistance. Those that are of assistance are a part of your team, right? They're a part of the team of people that the Creator had put together, because something in their energy is required to get you where you're going, right? You closed the door on some of those people, and some of those people walked away from you because the status quo was to hate you, okay? And we always talk about warfare and things like that, but this isn't warfare, okay? This is just simply people saying, oh, people don't like that person, so I don't want to ruin, my chances of having a better relationship or maintaining certain relationships with certain people. With people of certain groups and things like that. And it's odd because the people that don't like you don't like them. They don't have a great relationship with them either. So it's really weird that people would want to even collaborate or anticipate collaborating with people who have demonstrated a disdain for them. It's crazy. I don't know. This is not a love situation. This is just God saying, okay, I have someone who has manifested you in. They're ready for you. You are aligned. Now, there are cases where, a lot of people have been lied on. a lot of horrible things have been done, so it would make a person not want to deal with you, or it would make you not want to deal with a person, depending on, how bad it is. You have to make sure before you walk away from people, and we talked about this before, you have to make sure that the people you're getting rid of, you're supposed to be getting rid of them indefinitely. If it's not a person you're supposed to get rid of indefinitely, you need to find out at which point in your journey do you put them back on the train. Because taking a journey without people that are supposed to be there with you on certain pivots in that journey could be dangerous. It could be detrimental to your livelihood. It could really, really screw you up if you are, leaving the wrong people behind, or the right people, I should say. I don't know how to say that. Basically, the people that God wants to be with you need to be with you when and where and how they're supposed to be with you. The why is not really important. The why is only important when the frequencies are not in alignment. Once you get in tune enough with your soul tribe are the people that are supposed to be with you along your journey. And I had used like Spliff Star and Busta Rhymes as an example, right? And I would even say like Rod Digger. I'm only using these people because they're like celebrities, and they're people that, they're common to us. We all know them, right? Busta would not be where he is in his career without the energies that are placed around him. Okay? And you could probably go on and on with different people, right? You might be able to think of like some of your friends that have been in your life for your whole life, or at least a really good chunk of it, or at least the parts that were bad that turned good when they came around, right? When you see things start to change for the better in your life, that is like a number one telltale sign. Now, granted, it is possible that warfare can strike up when you get around your soul tribe. This is just a distraction. This is just to make you second guess taking along the right people. Sometimes your people have certain things that are attached to them and that are connected to them that may prevent them from tagging along. You have to use your discernment, and you have to check in with the Creator to see how all of that ties into you. But the gist of this conversation is basically, some of us are releasing, right, or being released, depending on the situation that you're in, because other people don't approve. And you cannot miss out on your blessings because someone else doesn't approve of the people that are a part of your winning team. Okay? The people that God have for you are not always the people you have in mind for yourself. And you have to make sure that your choices in people are correct. You have to make sure that the things you are calling in are connected to people that the Creator has crafted for you specifically. Some people are going to walk away because somebody lied on you. You're going to, have to be prepared for not only your understudy, and we talked about that, but also how to improvise and how to get things done. But that will never happen if it is something that the Creator wants, okay? Let's just say the Creator does want your people to walk off, right? There could be a reason why their energy is not necessary for a time period, right? But if you know that ever since you've come into contact with certain energies and your life has just been going up and up and up, you got to make sure that that's not the devil trying to pull away your blessings. Because remember, we talked about how being chosen and being connected to God can sometimes come with an ego. You're not the only chosen one. You're just the vessel that's doing the majority of the work. If you have a soul tribe, God chose those people too to tag along with you along the journey. So you have to learn how to bless them just like their family. You have to treat them just as if they are what God said they are. The people that are chosen to be a part of your team, their energy is just as important as yours. Okay, you cannot think because God blessed you and gave you all these gifts and talents and all of these beautiful things to bless other people that you are the most important one. Like, yeah, you may be the main attraction, right? But Beyonce couldn't be in Destiny's Child without Kelly, LaToya, and Latavia, and then Farrah and Michelle, and then Michelle, right? She had to go through those different phases to get there, right? The Fugees was what? 3 people, not just Lauren, right? Not just Praz, not just Wyclef. It was a combination of those 3 energies that made it such a masterpiece, that made it such a beautiful group. You can't have TLC without Left Eye, right? Look at what happened when Left Eye left. It's totally awkward to even see them do anything together. I don't even think they can record anymore and have the same effect because there's that one thing missing that made them that special thing, right? You have to understand that you're not the only chosen one. So make sure you don't kick people out of your energy when they are supposed to be going with you. And I'm saying because of the wrong reasons. Like, we had a similar conversation before, but it wasn't mainly about this, right? We usually just talk about the warfare in the spirits, that kind of like convince people to do things that they shouldn't be doing. This is more so focusing on not getting rid of people because other people don't like them. That is a part of the fallout. That is a part of the workup. You have to know that people that don't like someone doesn't mean that the person they don't like is a bad person. It doesn't mean that they're not valuable because other people don't like them. If you like them and if you can see their value, then God allowed you to see their value, no matter if they're good or bad. I'm not saying to just go out recruiting people because they look nice or because they appear to be nice, right? I'm saying that a lot of this choosing of people that we do is, really important. And I think we need to go into the ego of the chosen one because it sometimes stops a lot of different collaborations from happening, because this isn't the first time the ego of the chosen one has come up, and it wasn't like a full conversation. It was just something that came up and came out because the creator wants to make a point, right? So before we go, just make sure that when you cut people off, it's not because other people don't like them. Like, if you're gonna cut people off, make sure it's because God said you need to get rid of them, because you are noticing something that's unhealthy dealing with them, whatever the thing may be that can be affecting you in a poor way, something that may be affecting your spiritual hygiene or things like that. But to just simply release a person because other people don't like them and you're afraid of what collaborating may do to you and your image, that's like, it's not right, okay? It's the wrong thing to do. You have to make sure that you are doing right by people. Even if you feel that they're bad, just get away from them, right? You don't have to cut people off because other people want you to, right? But I am going to end it here. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I hope you are resting well. And I hope y'all are getting ready for them kids to go back to school, child. I hope y'all are drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea because it's free. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.